Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. It's happening again in Rivers State. What a state for political drama. Don't forget, a few days ago, Emeka Beke got back his office as the APC lead person in Rivers State. But unfortunately, that court order was not respected, as the national leadership of APC sent an order to Okocha, who is the CTC chairman, to go ahead by the month of October. He should hold the ward and also the state congress where elections will take place, which by that they have invalidated whatever the court came up with as judgment reinstating Emeka Beke. But right now you're going to hear the latest move Emeka Beke had taken, which had a kind of thrown Tony Okocha and all those who are strongly behind him under the bus. Let's listen to full details of it.
The Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has granted an ex parte order restraining the national leadership of the All Progressive Congress APC, led by Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, and the secretary Surajuddin Ajibola Bashiru from proceeding with the planned Rivers State ward, local government and state congresses scheduled for October 11th, 16th, and 26, 2024. And the lawsuit filed by Peter Ohonchukwu and Haji Ndidi Chukwuma on behalf of themselves and all elected executive members of the APC in the state, named the APC, the Inspector General of Police, IGP, the Nigerian Police, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) as defendant. Now, Justice Godwin O. Olo, in his ruling on the ex parte motion on Thursday, also restrained the defendant, their representatives, officers, or agents from conducting, supervising, holding, monitoring, or otherwise organizing any elections for Rivers State Executive Committee. Justice Olo emphasized that his ruling was based on the merits of the application and the oral argument presented by the plaintiff's counsel, Collins Dike. The court also barred the national leadership of the APC from attempting to suspend the state executives led by Emeka Beke. The judge further restrained the APC's national chairman, secretary, and the party itself from interfering with the activities of the elected APC executives in the state, led by Beke, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice for an interlocutory injunction. Now, report has it that Justice Olo adjourned the case to September 9, 2024 for the hearing of the motion on notice. Now, speaking to journalists outside the courtroom, counsel for the claimant, Collins Dike, said, after the very erudite judgment of my Lord Honorable S.H. Abroku, the National Office wrote a letter in which they disclosed their plans to hold an elective congress specifically for Rivers State. Invariably, what they intended to achieve was to ensure the judgment of Honorable Justice Abroku was rendered a nullity. The judgment of Honorable Justice Abroku was very clear that the tenure of office of the elected executives of the party was still subsisting, was still valid until the 4-year term the Constitution gave them expired. But curiously, these people, in spite of the fact that there is no vacancy in the various offices that made up the executive committee, went behind and started planning how to hold an elective congress, in spite of the fact that they are fully aware of that judgment. They have been served with that judgment. So it is for that reason that we said no. They have created a new course of action by their attempt to proceed with plans to hold an elective congress, and if we do not do anything, they will foist a fait accompli on the court with respect to the judgment of Honorable Justice S.H. Aproko by purporting to hold that elective congress. And it is for that reason that we have gone to say that no, what they want to do is contrary to the law. And we are happy that the court was convinced with the facts we presented, convinced with the arguments we presented, and the court has in very clear terms restrained them from proceeding in the interim pending when the court will be hearing other parties. Those are the words of DK, and my colleague is in the house. The drama has fully unfolded, and this is APC, not PDP. Rivers is definitely a house filled with so much political drama. What's your take, please?
Well, from what we are seeing in Rivers State, one man is remote controlling everything. Emeka Beke was elected into that position, and being elected into that position, there was a timeline for him to stay, and that timeline was 4 years. Now, somehow, games came up and they claimed that he was involved in anti-party activity. He went to court, sorted it out, which with that, it means that Tony Okocha's CTC chairmanship, it's over. He is meant to be restored again. Expectation was that the national chairman will align with the court judgment and bring him back again. But just to show you that they have trivialized everything coming from the court, they didn't even go to appeal the case and said, okay, let's appeal the case and wait. But they went forward and gave Tony Okocha the right to organize Congress. What do they do in Congress? Congress is meant to deliberate over some issues of the party and also to carry out election. So which means they are going to sweep under the carpet the judgment of the court and go ahead with an election, which from there, with every force that they have, they're going to sweep everything under the carpet, and before you know, they will elect Tony Okocha as duly elected chairman of the APC, and do all their games in the different wards and all of that. So I think Emeka Beke understood early what was going to happen. So that was why he rushed in, to preserve his office and frustrate them. So right now the frustration is very glaring. And with that, the likes of the man who is at the top remote controlling, which we already know that he's dancing, according to Edwin Clark, he's dancing naked with APC and PDP right now. I don't know what is going to be the case like, because as much as he's trying to make sure that he takes over the control of the party, Emeka Beke, with the power of the state judiciary, would not allow him to do that. And it's already playing out that it's not going to be the way they thought it's going to be. So Tony Okocha, I don't know what his position will be, but however, I think that the IG should be carried along, so that in case they try to, go ahead with the Congress, they can be stopped.
But now, one more question. This same Tony Okocha, who unfortunately, they have already served him here, they've already sacked him, and he, so to speak, did not honor that judgment.
He said they shopped for it now. They shopped for the judgment.
Even when he said they shopped for it, the NBA, chairman of one NBA, told him to apologize for saying such a thing. That is like an indicting statement. He said he will not apologize because he has written on that issue that particular judge has been biased. And who is this group, that the non-existent, do they have CAC and all that? So you just get to hear the way Tony Okocha is talking. I strongly doubt if he's going to respect even this one. In the event that he doesn't respect it, what's your take?
Well, even if he doesn't respect it, whatever they're going to do, the money they're going to spend and everything will be invalid. As much as, even if it happens that they go ahead with the Congress and they elect people and all of that, even if it's the next 5 years, when that issue is taken to the court again, because as much as we know, the number one man who is controlling this thing very soon is going to be out of that position. When he's out, as far as that case is being tried, every person, whoever that was appointed, elected under that Tony Okocha's regime, all the activities will be rendered null and void. And I feel also that the security agency should try to
be very neutral here.
Be neutral by ensuring that they enforce court order, court judgment. Because if they don't do it, they're going to sweep the court under the carpet.
The court orders are always much. Sometimes by the time you get one, before you get home, another one has countered it. So you don't even
now there was a judgment on ground which already APC is fighting it. This one is an ex parte order, stopping them from holding any form of Congress. So I feel that as at this time, it is the security agency that can protect the dignity of the court by ensuring that Congress does not hold.
All right, let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in that comment section. What's your take? Do you think there's anything different that Beke would have done? But let's see how it plays.
Global happenings today.